Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our... Here we go. So Dallas will get the first possession. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Basket's good.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Here's Flagg. In the game against Portland, very impressive. The shot by Russell, no good. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Here's Flagg. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Christie with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Outside for Russell. Washington, a screen on Edwards. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Here's Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Randall, pass to Gobert. Out to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn. And a lot of this is around social media and around the internet, around the young consumers and young fans.
To the paint.
Yeah, that's an instance where P.J. Washington just baits the defender into the foul. This guy has such a good feel.
Dallas shooting their first free throws tonight. Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. That one's good for 2.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington passes to Davis. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, B.A., I'm going to tell you guys that this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Shannon's checked in for McDaniels.
Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done 2 things. Double threat. He's going to rebound it consistently and play great defense. That rim protection is real.
Now here's Davis. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining.
The rebound by the Timberwolves. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, B.A., it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adamson, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, B.A.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Christie.
Timberwolves.
And let's have a look at the teams who have racked up the most fast break points using real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Dallas, 4th.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the lob, and Davis slams it home.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Thompson against Edwards. Stolen by Davis. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Russell a screen on Edwards. And here's Thompson for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Mavericks trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Russell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top, up 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest for the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
Hardy, he's checked in for Marshall. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dillingham's checked in for Shannon. On the take, Dillingham. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Minnesota shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Good on the second one. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Lets the 3 fly. Reed with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Back to you guys.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Into the... Oh, wow!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Davis, he's checked in for Martin. Flag comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Thompson, and Max Christie subbed in for Williams. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham. And the shot goes down. Christie's got his first points in this one. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience. The big tournament, also they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. And the Timberwolves with possession here after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Outside Christie. And Gobert with a block.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And Dallas making a change here. Russell is checked in. And it's blocked by Davis. The three from Washington. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Washington's got 6 in the quarter.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Russell, the pass to Davis. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Randall, good. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
On the wing, Davis. We've got 1:28 left in the second. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join. But I gotta go. I gotta get to this game.
Man's got things to do.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid comes in for Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Nice touch by Davis inside.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Stolen by Davis. Out left to the wing. Shoots it from the corner. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Flag. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
And the basket is good. Edwards has got 10.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Russell finds Davis. Misses the 3.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got assist number 5 here tonight. Russell from outside knocks down the triple. Russell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Edwards outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back after this word.
Well, they need to shore up a few things. I mean, one of the things is rebounding, and they're just getting out-hustled.
And out-muscled and out-tussled. Can't let that happen to you.
And looking ahead. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Well, Doris, Kyrie still working his way back from the ACL tear. Some scoring for the Mavs to replace.
BA, there's no doubt about that. But when you look over the recent history, the last year specifically of this organization, what a whirlwind. You trade away a young superstar in Luka. The pieces you get back don't remain healthy, and you had some other injuries. And then you end up getting the #1 pick in the draft, the highly coveted Cooper Flag. I mean, what a whirlwind of a 12-month span.
They've got Max Christie. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Flag, and it's Russell in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Edwards can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Right side, Russell. Pass to Flag. Outside Christie for the tie. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 6 assists in the game.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Now here's Christie. He's got 5. And it's Flag missing.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Here's Flag. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. 3-pointer off the mark. McDaniels passes to Randall. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Flag. Lets it go from deep. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Gobert. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And it falls all over the rim and in. Gobert's got 5. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little free happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Now here's Davis. He's got 14.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Edwards. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Christie. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Randall. Give him 8. Pass to Edwards. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Gafford, he's checked in for Davis. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Let's see the stat sheet here for Najee Marshall.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Anthony Edwards takes flight.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Russell to pass to Gafford. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Edwards with a step. He gets it in there. Edwards has got 16 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Russell against Conley. Takes a 13-footer. The shot by Russell, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Washington against Randall. Over Washington. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Here's Flag. It's blocked by Gobert.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Russell deciding where to go with it. 12 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Outside Christie. Three-pointer. Parried from outside. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Clark in at the 3 slot. Here's Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
BA, one thing coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single night. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, a knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is, how do we win this basketball game in front of us?
Conley passes to Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Pass to Marshall. Davis with a screen on Clark. And he lobs it up. Anthony Davis going up top.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Stolen by Davis. Williams looking around. On the wing, Davis. Rebound, Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the left wing. Randall finds Conley. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
3-point.
Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Washington's checked in for Dallas. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. To the middle. Here's Davis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Davis has got 20 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Back to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Williams. The three from Washington. Outside Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Thompson outside. Launches a three. The rebound by Shannon.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Edwards. And it's blocked by Davis.
He is such an impactful defensive player. Davis's length and timing makes him a prime-time shot blocker.
Gafford outside. Williams with it. Randall's in his pocket. Thompson with a screen. For three. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Flags checked in for Gafford. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Williams. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Davis.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Shot from 12. McDaniels with a rebound. Intercepted. Flag outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Minnesota leading by 6. Outside Edwards. Bucket! Straight in!
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Now Davis. Gobert pulls it down.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
DiVincenzo. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Gobert pulls it down. Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Anthony Edwards.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Gafford with a screen on DiVincenzo. Money from 3! 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Edwards. And he drives in. And Gafford with the block.
Wow. A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Oh, deflected. Edwards. And that basket is good. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, time for our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.